Yo, it's Worm. Today I'm going to show you how to get some free Fortnite Odyssey decor sets and a new build. Yep, you can get this brand new building from the Simpsons and a bunch of decor sets. The decor sets include the living room area, which comes with a piano, the living room, which comes with a TV and couch, the kitchen, which comes with a few items like a microwave, and a few extra bits like an oven and a fridge. You're also going to get the bedroom sets as well. To get started, you need to head over to Brick Life. If you haven't played Brick Life, I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch because I have never played it either. As you can see, there are some brand new quests available for the next 4 weeks, and it includes 10 steps. Each 2 steps is going to unlock a new item. Like I said before, you're going to unlock 9 decor sets and finally a build, which is the Simpsons House. Every time you complete a quest, you're going to get 30,000 XP. That's 180 in total. There is a catch though. You can only unlock the first 4 this week, and then the other one will be in 9 days, and the following one will be in 16 days. However, this is only available for 4 weeks, so don't worry. I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. To get started, we're going to open up the map, and we're going to go straight in the middle where we need to talk to some of the new NPCs. The main one we need to talk to is Homer. We're going to do a lot of repeating or going back and forward, so I'm going to try to speed this up as much as I can. To get started, I'm going to show you where to go. So as soon as you go from the Simpsons house, just follow this basic route and you're going to go back and forward from it. Before we start actually doing anything, you can only talk to an NPC one person at a time, so if you're talking to someone or someone's talking to someone, you have to wait your turn. As soon as you locate Homer, you need to talk to him and ask him for a job. He's then going to give you a few tasks to complete. On the top right hand corner, it's going to be the tasks we need to do. The first one is talk to Krusty. He will be in this area. If you can't find him, just click on the map and his icon will appear, or he'll be yellow. As soon as you start talking to him, he's then going to tell you about his brand new burger, which is amazingly bad. It's going to be in competition with the other burger, which everyone loves. So it's going to be Krusty the Clown's burger versus Der Burger. So the first thing you need to do is go over to the Krusty burger, grab a burger, and then go give it to Homer. To give him the burger, once you're near him, you need to press L2 as the controls on the right hand side, and then hold it out and wait for him to take it. As soon as he takes it, he's then going to give you another instruction. You need to go talk to Beef Boss. So if you go straight across the road, you're going to actually see the main restaurant. You can go through the back door. Like before, you have to wait your turn to talk to him because he is a busy guy. You now need to go find a Der Burger truck like before and give Homer a burger. As you can see, both burgers are different. One has tomatoes and one doesn't. Once you've got the burger, head over to Homer and again wait for him to take it. You will then need to vote for Der Burger or Krusty the Burger at the voting board, so go straight across and it's going to cost you around 1,000 credits. If you haven't got much money, you need to be careful how much you spend because you only need to do it once. Once you've voted, head back to Homer and let him know the good news. And there you go, that is the first quest done, and that's 30,000 XP. If you go to your quest line, you're going to notice the first one is complete and we've got another 3 to do. There is a little catch. To start the next set of quests, you now need to fulfill taskboard quests until Homer needs you. So you basically need to get 1 level overall. So if you go to it, you can find these little event tasks. Each one is different. We're going to try to find the easiest ones as possible because we've already done 1 or 2. You just need to claim it. We need to do 3 in total. So the one we're going to choose is Trash of the Titans. Just pick up food waste around this area. And then the last one, we just need to hand out stuff. Once you complete the quest, we can then go complete it and then move on to the next one. Like I said, try to do the easy ones as possible. I'm going to grab some donuts and then give them to Homer. Remember, there is a lot of people around him, so you will have to wait your turn. Once you finish the quest, head over to the taskboard and then complete it. This will now activate the second set of quests where we need to go talk to Bart. So again, you need to talk to Homer to activate it. Once you've spoken to him, we now need to head back over to the Simpsons house and speak to Bart. He's going to be yellow, so you're going to notice him through buildings. Once you talk to him, he now will give you a list of stuff to do, and we now need to go do some pranks. The first prank is going to be with Milhouse, so if you go to your map, you can see him on the right hand side at the college. Before we head over there, we need to go get some pies from where we were before. If you go to the building where all the burger stuff is, you can find some cream pies. Try to get around 6, then head over to the college. Once you're there, equip the pies and now use. You need to aim at his face and then you're just going to basically press R2 again and it's going to throw at him. Once you've done that, you then need to talk to Milhouse. Now head back to Simpsons house and talk to Bart. We now need to go do another prank on another person. This time it's going to be his bully. If you don't know who his bully is from the Simpsons series, it's going to be Nelson. He'll be located just in front of the house. We then need to go find some prank stuff. So you're going to find these random boxes everywhere. We need to select the glitter bomb. Once you've got one, head over to the area where we marked. And we now need to do exactly the same what we did to Milhouse and throw it at him. After you've thrown it, we now need to talk to Nelson. And he's going to be pretty annoyed because he doesn't want to shower. We're going to head back to Bark at the Simpsons house. And we're now going to do the final prank. This time we need to prank Chief Wiggum. So if you head back to the main park where we've been going for the last 3 quests, we're going to find him somewhere there. All you got to do is throw a pie at his face. We now need to talk to him, and you've now completed that quest. Head back to Bart, and then you've completed the final quest, and you've gained 30,000 XP. If you go over to your quest line, we've now completed 2 of the 4 available, and we've now unlocked 2 decor sets. If you head over to your locker, you can now check out the Simpsons dining room. This comes with 6 items, including a rug, a table, chairs, a lamp, a table, and a wall art. The other decor set is called the Simpsons living room. This comes with 7 items, including a rug, a TV, curtains, a sofa, a lamp, a side cabinet, and a wall art. To unlock the other 2 decor sets, we now need to complete Marge's Little Helper and Lisa's Burger Substitute, so we need to go back into the game. However, the game will reset, so you think you're going into your old world, you're not. This doesn't mean you lost the progress of doing the 2 quests, it just means you have to go talk to Homer again. So when you go back into the world, you're going to get this screen again, and you're also going to be at a random spot where you have to pick a house. Don't worry, you can skip past this and go straight to Homer. When you speak to him, you then have to ask him for a job again, and then follow the quest on the top right hand corner. Just like before, we now need to upgrade helping people. So in other words, we need to go back to the task board and complete, I think it's around 4 quests, it might be 5. Always aim to do the easiest ones available. In this case, pick up trash and feed local residents. All you got to do is go to the donut bar, pick up donuts, or go make a burger. When it comes to making burgers, you got 2 different ones. You got the Durr Burger and you got Krusty's Burger. The Durr Burger uses 1 more ingredient. If you go over to this pavilion, we've got a fridge of ingredients. So what you need is 1 piece of meat, 1 lettuce, 1 tomato and some bread. But make sure you have 4 spaces available to do this. Once you've got the ingredients, go over to the grill and you need to put them in individually. As soon as you're ready, start to make food, and you're now going to have a little marker and you need to get it on the blue one to make it perfect. Once you've done that, you then created a dirt burger. If you want to do the crusty one, it's just without tomatoes. Once you hit level 2, we can then go to Homer and start the 3rd quest. We now need to go talk to Marge, so head over to the Simpsons house. You're going to find her probably around the back garden. She's going to be yellow. She's now going to ask you to do some quests like Bart did before, but this time she wants you to go around the local area and pick up 10 pieces of rubbish. You can't pick up bananas because for some reason you need banana peels. However, the rest of the rubbish can be spread around this area, or alternatively you can go in the middle and just pick up rubbish and it will respawn over time. Once you pick up the 10th piece, you now need to talk to Marge again at the Simpsons house. And you now completed quest number 3. You've earned 30,000 XP and you've also got another step closer to getting another 2 decor sets. If you go over to your quests, you can see we've got 1 more left to do. If you head back to Homer, he's then going to say help the residents again, and you need to repeat the same thing again, but this time I think you need to do 7. As this is repetitive, try to do some new ones if you want to spice things up, or just do the same ones over and over again. In some cases you could do 2 in the same place, so like this one, pull 3 sprouts from the Simpsons house and get 3 pieces of rubbish from Bart's room. So if you head over to the Simpsons house, the first one, if you go to the garden, you're going to see these things sticking up. All you got to do is pick up 3 of them, and it's also going to give you some credits too. When it comes to Bart's room, you're going to get rubbish that appears randomly and it will respawn every time, but you're going to get other people doing the same quest as you, so they're going to pick up all the rubbish before you. All you got to do is leave the room and then come back in it, and it should spawn back in a couple of seconds. Once you've got 3, now we're going to head back to the taskboard and complete 2 tasks straight away. Another quick one is throwing pies at people, so clowning around. So if you go over to the pavilion where you made the burgers earlier on, you can pick up 3 pies and you can just launch them at the same person. When it comes to the boxing one, not many people know how to do it. What you need to do is go over to this little area, pick up some gloves and wait for people to come in the ring. Once the timer starts, just fight as much as you want. You don't even have to win the match. As soon as it ends, head over to the taskbar, and we've now leveled up to level 3. This will then activate the final quest. So head over to Homer and he's going to have a conversation about helping Lisa out. Once he's informed you what you need to do, head over to the Simpsons house and find Lisa. She's going to be yellow, so she's going to be easy to be found. She's now going to give you the whole speech about healthy eating and that she's made some burgers. What you need to do now is locate 3 different people. So you go to the map, you need to find Ned. He can be found directly in front of the Simpsons house, and you just have to give him a burger. You can talk to him and offer him one, or you can just basically hold it out and wait for him to take it. It's up to you. Once he's eaten, just talk to him, and then you have to go to the next person, which is Grandpa Simpson. He can be found on one of the cliffs to the left hand side. He does occasionally fall in the water, so check the water if he's not on top of the hill. You can't hand in the burger unless you talk to him when he's in the water, so just speak to him and then offer him a burger. So give him one veggie burger. Once that's complete, the final person you're going to talk to is going to be Mr. Burns. He can be found at the bank. So if you go to your map, he's just above where we make the burgers. If it doesn't let you talk to him, just hold out the burger to give it to him. He will then approach you and then talk to him after. Sometimes it does glitch. Once he's finished talking to you, head back to Lisa and you have completed the final quest. Once she's finished talking, you then be rewarded 30,000 XP and quest 4 is complete. You've also unlocked the 2 decor sets. I think it's the kitchen and one of the bedrooms. If you head over to your locker, you can check out the Lego kits. So the first one is the Simpsons bedroom. So this is going to be Marge and Homer's bed with 2 side cabinets and one of the pieces of art for Bart. A lot of the start is repetitive, and then finally the kitchen is quite big. This comes with quite a lot of items. I think you get around 9 pieces. So the fridge will be a storage area. You also get an oven, a microwave, and some cabinets that go on the wall, and a sink. It's pretty cool and very detailed. The next set of quests is going to be available next week. I think it's either on a Monday or a Tuesday. If you need any more information with this guide, just leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you. Till next time, peace.